Hey yo, it's Lyarrah, and you join me today back here on Truly Bedrock, where you may notice that I am now sporting some elytra. Zoe and I ran off to go end raiding on a stream. We are trying to stream together every Tuesday from now on. Yeah, the first one was to go end raiding. We got a whole bunch of stuff for ourselves and for the team as a whole, because we do still have that team from episode 0, plus Dadcraft, who couldn't make it that day, for the whole rest of the season. This is going to be rad. Yeah, I have quite a few shulkers. Like, I've filled a few up, but I mean, I have many, and there would be more. We split it up amongst people. But as you saw in that opening time lapse, we have been over here primarily to get bone meal, and we actually finished with a net gain of bone meal and with too much stuff in my inventory. Hang on one second. So we had a net gain on bone meal of 3 blocks. Jessie gave us 33 that we traded some shulker shells to her for, and that 33 netted us 36 blocks of it. All of this mossified, which I'm still not sold on. Zoe really likes the idea and is the one that was running around here doing it. You probably saw that for part of that time lapse. He's got this whole thing going. I'm really not sold on that, but I love moss. But look at this. Look how it tiles. Look how it tiles. It just bothers me so much. So much. And I wish it didn't bother me. Because, like, it's a pretty color. It's very much a pretty color. But, yeah, no. It gives me, like, kids studio paint or whatever it was called back in like 98. Those vibes. But in addition to that, which we're going to go and leave the bone blocks there for Zoe to continue using and pop these in here, we also got quite a bit of warp stems. And the reason that we need these warp stems, well, yeah. As you've probably been able to tell by now, I really like teal. Like, really like teal. And my plan for my base this season is to make it primarily be teal. Also, mind you, this is the community area, so I am cleaning this back up. It was just a temporary sort of farm for me to, yeah, hey, like I said, wart blocks, oh my gosh, they give you so much compost. It's amazing. So much compost. In fact, yeah, that net gain is actually more than I said, because there's still some coming through there. This part didn't mossify because it was under there. That desire to have a primarily teal base is also why I have all that copper oxidizing at my base over in the distance. 38. It left us with 38. And, well, I tried to cover the rest of that up. Now, overall, I don't want to rely on elytra too much this season. It's very easy to do, and with how hilly the place is, it's probably a good idea overall, but like, I don't know, you don't get to see stuff. You don't get to see stuff if you are up here all the time. So I'm going to spend a lot of the season, you know, hopping around still with my trident because I have been having fun using that to alley-oop on things. And at this exact moment, we're using it to get over here faster because this is where I'm going to actually be basing. I found this pair of cliffs right here and I just completely fell in love with it. Like, look at this. Look at this. Ignoring my giant copper thing in the background. This is just so picturesque and I adore it. And oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. And this whole hill just continues along here and is amazing in several other ways. So I may, you know, continue the build around a lot of it. I've always been a sucker for like the shattered savanna biomes, but have never really wanted to deal with that grass color, and also just, you know, my attention span and the presence of one of those have never really coincided before. But this, man, this is just absolutely beautiful. And I'm loving these spires. I probably, I'm honestly thinking that like these bits that are almost separated, I may separate off into little islands throughout it. But I want to build something. I don't know what exactly yet, but something suspended between these two cliff sides and kind of, you know, attached to all the cliffs going up and down. That I just, I don't know. I really love like the rope bridge aesthetic, if that makes sense. So for that, I'm going to need so much teal stuff. I need so much warped wood. I am going to need so much oxidized copper. And I'm also going to need prismarine. Now, the prismarine part, I'm waiting for the guys on a little bit. They have pretty much till the end of the month to decide that they are going to help me out with one. And by the guys in this particular case, I mean both, just Silent because he's, you know, the guy with the stuff. And by stuff, I mean the redstone know-how. I don't know why I'm failing at words so badly today. I'm sorry. Or I mean the entirety of our team. Now, that team I am hoping we'll meet up with over the next few days and actually get to have some conversations about what we're going to do for like a base thing and stuff, because I figure we're going to play some silly games throughout the season. We tried to do that whole Truly trophy thing last season, and I think the fact that just like there was no... It was purely individual scores, you know, and it took away a lot of the incentive to work together on it. So hopefully this time it's going to work a little bit better. Anyway, point being all of that is that if the guys don't conjure up a guardian farm by the end of the month, then I'm taking matters into my own hands, and I'm not sure which monument hasn't been claimed yet. I think the one that I found out there by the Mushroom Island is one that is Slack's base, like it's going to be his base. So I need to check in with that. So I'll have to figure out where else there is one around. And the thing is, I understand the concept of how to go ahead and do a guardian farm. I just, I don't know if I feel like going through all the trouble of it. But I guess if it's far enough away, then I can just do the Netherlode one. And not really have to worry about a lot of the harder technicalities of it. Like, there still has to be an on-off switch, but that's not as bad. But that is a concern for a little bit later. because for today, we are, well, number one, we're going to deal with our copper because I'm sure a few of you yelled at me in the comments still, even though I said in that episode that I had already found out that I had it wrong. I was under the false impression that the way that copper oxidizes fastest in Bedrock and the way it oxidizes fastest in Java were different. I genuinely thought that that it just needed a gap between, but I did a lot of testing of the issue and discovered that no, these do in fact need a gap. And obnoxiously, they need a gap that is not in a way that I can just like conveniently go near down the middle and leave the convenient gap. No, these need at least 4 between them. Now, here's where the convenient and hilarious part comes in. It seems, and let me find some of the rest of my copper. Come on, there we go. It seems that the entire, like, separated by a little bit part only applies to horizontally, and that vertically I can do whatever I darn well please. And what I darn well please in this particular case is elevator up. I would like to note that I feel really sorry for Beardstone, who's living over here and is going to have to see this, and also for the fact that Spawn Town can see this. But you know what? I'll move it out of sight in a little while. It actually will be really easy to just hide these over there at my base, but I want to wait until I'm at a point where I'm going to be over there for any period of time before I try moving them. For right now, we actually have people over here on a regular basis, though really I should probably scoot these over there to where the Amethyst Farm is. Yes, I did just say Amethyst Farm. Silent, the mad lad that he is, had an Amethyst Farm set up like 3 days in. There are 3 geodes over here. That's the middle one. There's one around the side there, and there is one right down this hole. The other 2 we could see from the outside, and then this one we found via chunk base because we were trying to figure out which ones were closest together. And this crazy thing actually has, I think he said 41 buds in it, which is absolutely nutsoid. Cannot believe it, but yeah, he's been over here AFKing at a spot in between, and if he continues to AFK over here, then this might be the better place to put it. Granted, I could also just, you know, actually get my own account AFKing, but where would be the fun in that? My air conditioning bill, that's where the fun in that would be, because my own computer, yeah, that computer that I have for an AFK account is heats the place real bad. So until I'm ready to move over there, stuff's going to continue to be here. I'm going to continue to AFK over here. Hope the sugarcane farm goes too. Oh, I just realized with that geode there, I can, ooh. So there is a geode down here that, oop, yep. Since I've been AFKing in the area so much, it stands to reason that it is completely ready to harvest. Pretty much all of the buds in it. Oh, the noises. They're so good, but they're also kind of obnoxious. This specific one we've been discussing the idea of maybe using as like a team clubhouse for just Team Undeadly. I may be the only one actually on board with that though. So when I say discussing, it may be just me whining at the guys about, guys, can we do this? This would be fun. Well, no clue what I'm going to use them for, but I now have 2.5 stacks of amethyst shards. Whee! Anyway, I have gone around in about 7 different circles here, and have not gotten to the actual point of this whole ramble besides teal and base. And that point is that I will not really be living in this village despite all that, not even temporarily. Instead, I am absolutely psyched to announce that Rogue has the motel pretty much ready to go. Or motel, apartment building, I'm not sure. It's set up so that people can put shops in the downstairs. And they live upstairs. Speaking of living upstairs, I really want to get to a bed, please. Who's still got a bed around here? Sorry, I already blew up somebody's sheep pen and I'm really paranoid about doing anything else like that. So yeah, we looked at this when it was barely started, when we did some training with Rogue, and to be fair, it has been like 5 or 6 actual real world days, so this is not like he conjured in one afternoon or whatever, but this is still just amazing how fast he's put this together. And it's set up so that there are individual little bedroom things here. So that's meant for this being the bedroom, this being whatever you want, like hangout space, little tiny kitchen. It's adorable. We should put brewing stands in there or something. And you know, rinse and repeat. Now I'm like looking at this going like, wait, that's 4 over. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's in the middle? Nothing. What a waste of space. Nah, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, this is designed for people to live in until they are ready to move into their actual houses. And I am absolutely here for that. So we'll be living out of here for a couple of weeks, probably. And we will actually also be setting up a shop down at the bottom. He's got these set up to be like little stall style shops. And there are multiple things that I am planning on selling that I am assuming people are only going to buy at the beginning, because once they've got 1 or 2, they're not going to need any more than that. And those 2 things are things that I am uniquely qualified to get, pretty specifically because of the fact that I like running around the ocean and that I am patient about the weirdest things. I specify about the weirdest things because really, in general, I have no patience. Those 2 things are that I want to hook everybody up with Riptide Tridents to try and, or at least encourage them to buy Riptide Tridents, in hopes that that'll save people some trouble as far as rockets go. And also that the bug where sometimes you just happen to be 1 block tall, I'm not at the moment. Oh, see, there we go. Like that is not just me clipping it, that is me being able to walk in and out of that. Freely at the moment, because sometimes Elytra on Bedrock, it just decides that, oh no, you're still Elytra sized. Oh no, your hitbox isn't though, so you're gonna suffocate. So since that is still a problem, and since I probably will be popping in and out of the water a lot since I'm going to be living above a lake, I still want a turtle helmet for myself. Plus they're also just stylish. And I'm sure a few other people will want one as well, but they're, like I said, once somebody's got one, they're probably not going to need another one. I don't really need to worry about having like a full-fledged proper shop that I'm going to be restocking throughout the season. So a little one up there in the apartment building seems just fine to me. Now, once I am ready to go ahead and do a shop, I think I'm going to do my first one down here in the concourse. Zoe and I spent the other day building this on stream. It was really impromptu. Basically, this was a hill here that just, there was like a gap here. I don't know whether it was supposed to be a river or it was just wonky generation. But we decided to cover it over to make there be more room up there for shops. And that's actually where we started out today, is this area right up top. This is gonna bug me. Now obviously this section's like conspicuously flat compared to the rest, so probably could use a little bit of actual terraforming. Or alternatively, maybe people are just gonna go ahead and tear down the rest of this to bring it to this height. I don't know which way around we want to go on this. Of course, Gruva has the first shop over here. Well, okay, the little shops that we made as stalls over there were the first shops, but this was the first one in the actual shopping district. It's Mossy's Vine Shack, and fresh vines sheared today, 1 diamond a stack. Get them while you can, selling fast. He's selling 7 vines for 1 diamond. Um, cool meme, bro. But that's Groova for you, you know, you get used to this kind of thing. Zoe has also set up a shop down here that he is selling enchanted books and pickaxes in, and of course it being him, this place is already super fancy. Like, wow. There's a lot going on in here. But I'm sure not all is not going to be as simple as it looks, because it's Zoe, so I'm sure he's up to something, you know. Oh, also, I may have bred like about 20 to 25 goats that are running around here, and at least 4 of them are screamers. So, people are gonna have some fun times. Who did not have a fun time though was our pink sheep. I barely got to show him to you in any episodes. He was quite beloved in the 3 streams that he was in before he died, though. But we had Pinky and the Brain, and Pinky seems to have been rammed to death by the local goat population, near as I can tell. So we have captured one of them. Yeah, you. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and make myself some more shulker boxes and pack everything up to move on into one of the apartments over there. And I'm also probably going to spread out my copper. Yeah, let's do that first so that it's doing its thing while, no, come back! So, while I've been streaming the last couple days, my chat keeps asking me who built this, and I've been like, really? Really, you have to ask? You have to ask who built the nether thing.
I'm pretty sure that was Loy.
Come on. Well, hi,
yes, who else would build something like this? I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. It's vaguely evil looking, but not in like a full blown evil, just in like a gothic's not quite the right word. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say, and it's nethery. You know, it's got to be Zaps. So
I tried last season to come up with a build palette with the 1.16 blocks, and pretty much it was just blackstone and nether brick.
Yeah.
I have finally found what I like with the polished basalt and the deep slate.
Yeah, it's looking so good. The deep slate tile, oh my god, it's okay if I head up here, it's not spoilers?
Yeah, nope. Everybody's seen this.
That's fair. Deep slate tile is like gotta be the best new block, like without any doubt, hands down.
It would be great if like these blocks would kind of look similar. Like the nether brick is close to the deep slate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This isn't like a stone brick. But
can we just get tile for everything?
Everything.
Now?
Yes, stone, everything.
Exactly. Because I've always been bothered by the various bricks not matching. So this is like, I like how this brick and that tile are more the same size than that brick and some of the other bricks out there. Come on.
Oh. But it works. It's tiny, but it works.
Yeah, no, exactly. And this is the starter towns. You know, you don't want a big build. I guess we still have Chunk Town in our blood at this stage, you know?
Big build. What?
It's a big build, but it's designed for all of us to be in. That's the thing.
That's true. That's true. I'm not going big this season. This is it. This is the base. I'm not moving out of this thing. Nobody knows that. Yep. This is it. This is where we're doing it.
Well, what are you doing the rest of the season then?
Well, you know, we got to have storage room, we got to have farms, and we have from here all the way down to build, and we can go up.
That's fair. That is definitely fair. I am sorry in advance
if I'm... Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm sorry in advance if I've dug through your building at all.
No, it's all right. You just saved me some time. But also, this is a season of collabs, so there's going to be that. That will take
True
up some
enough.
time.
Which, yeah, that brings us to today and
Mm-hmm.
where we're heading.
What are we doing?
Why is it?
We're riding a boat.
We're riding a boat that's apparently in the stairs.
I'm in it.
Okay.
Get...
Yeah, we're just head north east. Let's go.
Okay. Which way is that?
All right, Mesa here, and the part that is actually out of zone over here. So I'm assuming we're doing 4,000 again this season, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I really don't know.
All I know is that was shaky.
Yeah, yeah, they've I've noticed that the boats seem shakier now than they used to be. It's real weird.
Yeah,
But
cool. So what are we doing?
just getting gold. I figure most of us are going to have things we want to barter for, so who needs a gold farm when you can fortune gold ore now?
Yes. Who'd have thought fortune would be the pickaxe of choice? Ooh.
Yeah, it's that's like the wild part to me. Aha, there's a mine shaft over there. That's probably a good spot. Oh, I guess you found yourself a cave too, though.
Found white gold.
Oh.
Or iron.
Yeah,
whatever.
The other stuff.
Okay, so
yeah, so
mine shaft. Oh yeah, over here.
Yeah, I see one right over there, not too far off. Ew, and I see a ruined portal up there. That's cool looking.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's do the mine shaft. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, you know, on one hand, spoilers, but
that was dumb.
On the other hand, you know, it's pre-dug for us.
Yeah. Oh, that was really untimely.
Oh no, did you just fall down a hole?
Yeah, you know.
Fair enough.
Fell down another one. That's all right. I found more iron and there's gold behind me. So I'm going to start here.
Okay, that sounds fair to me. Yeah, you start there. I will start in the bit next to it, I guess, and we will work our way through mine shafts and stuff. And I don't know, do we want to do a competition out of it, or are we just hanging out?
I mean, we can. We can make it fun.
Yeah, it's all going to the same team regardless, but yeah.
What? Win-win.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter who wins, we win.
Exactly. Oh my god, one vein and I already have 40 gold. This is beautiful.
Wow. I have 10, but it's not that great.
You do have fortune, right?
Yeah, fortune 3.
Okay. I'm still fully convinced that this update exists in the form that it does because somebody at Mojang was like, well, no one uses anything but Silk Touch except if they find some diamonds. What we doing, peeps? And
yeah.
They were like, make it so no one uses Silk Touch ever again.
I mean, it only makes sense that we have the ores. You know what I mean? Your raw ores, and then you gotta process it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, it went in a direction that is, like, very common for modded stuff, but I'm fine with this because they executed it in a vanilla way, which is surprising.
Yeah, we don't... Yeah, exactly. We don't have to crush it, the ore itself, to get the deal, and then process it and smelt it, and yada, yada. The typical rabbit hole that is modded.
We just slap it with a fortune pick. That's a lot of skeletons up here. Hi. Can I help you, gentlemen?
I clipped through that block. Hacks.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, on the way back we should keep our eyes out for turtles since we do have Silk Touch.
We should. I've wanted to take things a little slower than my normal progression and just kind of play, have fun, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about a little off-camera, like, sugarcane farm, you know, the ones that you can set it and forget it type deal.
Yeah.
Just in Swan Town because everybody's in there. We might as well use that to our advantage.
Exactly, yeah, and that's the way I feel about it too.
These caves have been terrible for me.
Oh, they've been nice for me.
Ooh, here we go.
I love how you say that you're taking it easy and you're the one in full netherite.
You know, let's not talk about that.
No, it's fine. You are one with the nether, so it is wholly understandable.
I felt like I almost had to be the first one.
Oh yeah, I think you were the first one to have any netherite. Period.
Yeah.
I know.
I got a spider head.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Regular spider, but that's cool. Yeah, I went down to simply get some blackstone and remember that that was a thing, ancient debris, and we should take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And then I just went buck wild. There is a huge tunnel. Well, I went out to like 1,000 blocks, and that's where I stopped.
Oh, geez. Well, I can't judge because I've been doing that in the overworld. You didn't pop into the mine shaft yet, right?
I have no idea where I am.
There was torches on the ground in the mine shaft. Somebody's been here already.
That's probably me.
Oh, okay.
I've kind of been all over. I was over in the mine shaft, but it didn't really pan out. So now I'm in a cave somewhere.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I have my Riptide Trident, and I see another one up the hill, so I'm gonna go over there.
Ooh, this was a good one.
Nice.
I probably still don't have as much as you, but I do have 4.5 stacks of copper. Why?
Well, I mean, I can probably pay you for those. I'm gonna be wanting a lot of that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a little something with it, but not too much.
Yeah.
I should probably grab some coal so we can make more torches. I did bring a little bit of logs too.
Okay. Yeah, I've got about half a stack with me, and I've got my ender chest, so we should be good. It's so nice to have ender chests again.
Yeah, coming from a completed world to a new world is fun and exciting. Yes, you start a new world, that type of thing. But not having Depth Strider, not having ender chests.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And it was just such an abrupt switch. Like, oh my gosh.
Ooh, that's one way to do it. It just broke into another part of cave.
Nice. Then us. Okay, so we have gotten unlost.
Uh-huh.
Which,
kind of.
I heard you got lost over there. You made your way out of the mesa.
Actually, I was... Yes. I think I was actually that way.
Oh.
No, you're right. I was this way. I was in... I don't know.
Yeah, because I took off over there, although a lot of the mine shafts looked like they'd already been... Like, there was torches on the ground, and they don't generate on the ground in mine shafts, so...
I went in a couple of caves out here where we started, and there was some gold just laying on the ground like somebody forgot it.
Oh, no! Inventory space, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't, I don't think we even have any ideas for prize anyway, and it's all going to the same spot, but, let's see what we got.
Hey, yeah, and that.
Oh, because you broke down your copper, okay. Oh my gosh, I beat you
me by
like 30.
31 to be exact.
And you got way more iron than I did, but I started getting coal after a bit. You were way lower down than me too, though.
Yeah, that's how I got the 11 diamonds.
Yep. No, I started getting coal to trade to villagers at some point. Or to feed to the furnace god.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We were almost dead even.
Yeah, so the fact that we were that close, and then like you got the extra iron, and I got the extra whatever. It's fine that we didn't have any prize or anything anyway, because this is practically a tie.
I mean, look,
you get bragging, or I technically would get bragging rights, but you got diamonds.
You know, this gold is all going to go to the same place, though, right? We're just going to use it to barter.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I'll smelt mine down. You could smelt yours down, and then we'll throw it into a pile and we'll throw it at Piglin's.
Yeah, we'll go throw it at Piglin's. I don't even know where there's a Crimson Forest around here, but we'll find out.
I know where one is.
Oh.
Imagine that.
Well, I know what our next adventure needs to be then.
Uh-huh. I could take you on a tour. I know where all the different biomes are.
Ooh. All right. Well, once I have a bit more fire resistance potions, I will take you up on that sometime next week.
Yeah, I've got all the stuff in my base if you want to brew up some potions. It's all there.
Okay, yeah, that.
Magma creams, blaze rods, netherwort, redstone.
You're speaking my language. Really though, it's just the blaze rods that I'm missing to be able to do them myself.
I have over 2 stacks of blaze rods, and that's after I gave a stack to Dadcraft last night on stream.
You were bored. Although, yeah, didn't you say you have wither skulls? Didn't you say?
I have 15 wither skulls.
Oh.
So there's going to be more adventures for Team 1.
Yeah, we just we gotta find time for all of us to get together. But I'm excited. I'm excited. All right.
Cool.
Well,
I'm gonna go home and smelt some stuff.
Yeah, same. I think I threw the boat out for space, so let's make a new one and head on home.
Perfect. Through the boat.
Hi. Yeah. It's been a couple of days. I meant to immediately come back here after I finished with the mining with Zap, but a few things happened, specifically a couple live streams. Which, due to the order of things, you saw these at the beginning of the episode, although they weren't, pancake ones yet. I'm gonna step up out into here where you can see me a little bit better. There you go. They weren't pancake ones. They're pancake ones right now because Silent is loaded somewhere behind me, so they, because of bugs, have his. But yeah, the other thing at the moment, which my gold pants match beautifully, is that I am changed into, instead of my regular axolotl skin, hoodie skin, I now have a Pan Pride axolotl skin that was recolored for me by Space Dorito. Much appreciated for it. We were all wearing new mob hoodies, etc. for the weekend, and yeah, I decided that since I'm wearing one anyway, I might as well go ahead and change up the colors a little bit. I wanted something Pride, but it's a little bit hard with this skin, so this was a good compromise. In the meantime, yeah, I had the live stream after the Machnima Zap, but before the beginning of this episode, because I'm recording stuff out of order, where Zoe and I ran off and got the wings and the shulker boxes and everything. Also, I did get bees, and also, which one is it in? Yes, we got the turtle eggs. You've seen all that over the course of this episode, but I am just clarifying the order of things because this has been madness. And so now I have the stuff that I mined with Zap, and I have this. Because, I mean, full disclosure, like, well, I don't even know why I say full disclosure. Listen, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. I got here somehow, and that was watching other ones. You know, yeah, you gotta fall in love with this kind of concept somehow. So yeah, the new season of Hermitcraft came out yesterday, and I spent most of the day watching it and mining while I did. So this is from about 2 hours of mining. So we're gonna be throwing some of the coal and some of the bean blocks over into the God Smelter, and picking up some stuff that I have there. So actually, I need to clear out a shulker here. Kind of make enough space. I may need multiple shulkers actually, to have enough space for what I am doing here. Ooh, more paper. Yeah, now I have the challenge of getting rockets together. And also, I think I did run the gold. I think the gold is waiting for me over at the smelter. So let's go put this in and pick that up. Oh, this one's empty too in case I need another one. Tiz apparently is now scattering his laundry all over the place. Lovely. All right, so this is, we've called it many things. The God Smelter, the Furnace Deity, the, can I, haha, I can't flick it from this side. Yeah, many things. Oh, actually, hang on, this needs to be put in from out here. This here is set up so that it, well, right now it gets 71 levels per pole, as that says. We can lock this, grab an item out of it, and get much level. And then throw the stone somewhere. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna let her like that. So that means that we are going to take all these here and put them on into here. And I need to take count of how much I actually put in here. Because I need to put signage down saying how much I put in. So let's have some fun counting, shall we, kids? Anybody who's monitoring this episode for COPPA purposes, my videos are not aimed at kids in the least. Have you heard the big words I use? It is just a figure of speech, okay? We'll call it 36 because I'm not going to really worry about that last little bit with how much I've already got. And then for iron, that's close enough to the full 14. We'll label it as 14. And only 3 more gold. And again, we'll not worry about that 3 measly extra. And then we're going to go ahead and contribute 2 stacks of the coal to the smelting back in. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and pick up... Wait, that one's not mine. That is the Stream Weekend one. Because, yeah, it's Silent's turn for Stream Weekend. It's actually mine in like an hour. I wanted to get this done beforehand, so here we are. So yeah, this is me. This is mine. And it is all of the gold from the trip that we had there. All of the iron from it as well. Is there? There is. Let's crunch this all down. It is all the copper. And it's apparently also a bunch of stone that I forgot that I put in there, and mostly just put in there to make sure that the smelter was actually putting stuff through. So we'll pop that on out. We will put all the stone into one of these, because I probably will need some smooth stone at some point. Like, there's reason I put that in there. We're going to break that. We're going to throw all this in here. And actually, we're going to pull one thing of the iron back out, because I think I'm going to make another set of chests to put below here, because this poor thing is getting... well, it's getting to that point, you know. Need 1 more of those. We have 2 more of that. We need to get these out of the way. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and put down a new sign of what I put in there. Only 36 stacks copper, 14 stacks iron, 3 stacks gold. And you know what? We're just gonna swipe ourselves a whole shulker of food out of these, because there is much food in here. Is there anything nicer than potato? Oh, right! I have bricks in here somewhere. Where are my bricks? Oh no. Yeah, I have just straight up normal bricks in there somewhere. I must have taken them already and just forgotten. Because they are not in here. Huh. Because I thought I'd seen them in here. I must have taken them and forgotten. Oh well, yeah, we're still gonna grab some food. Let me see if there's anything nicer than potatoes that's worth it. This is, I hope you like the sounds of chests being opened, because this is just chest opening ASMR right now. I'm sorry. As for why I feel entitled, just go ahead and take a whole bunch of taters here. Well, let me show you the stuff out front that I have been constantly helping out with. So I have fortune pick. There is much patat. We harvest. It all good. Now, ideally with the furnace, and like I need to have Silent explain the furnace properly on screen for y'all, because or you can just go watch one of his episodes about it, or Bruno's recent episode about it, because I'm sure Silent's tired of explaining it. But essentially the different items put different amounts of experience, so there are some things that are better than others to put through. The worst thing to put through actually is stone or cobble. Actually, I think the worst thing is kelp, but at least then you can like cycle that back through for additional smelty time. Oh man, coal blocks do so much smelty time, it's not even funny. There we go. Alright, so that is all replanted here. And we go toss this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 10 stacks of it. And I've been doing that like 3 times a day. Maybe more. So yeah, I can take a whole shulker of baked potatoes. It's good. It's fine. Everything's great. But with the knowledge that I have handed the smelter some food, and then I'm going to be getting Titan on here to help AFK for it in a little bit, we are heading on upstairs to put stuff away. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and call that where I'm going to leave y'all today. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure you leave a like. If you are new here and you want to hang out again next time, make sure you subscribe. Take care, everybody. Toodles!